Here we go. This is a little quickie. I just thought you might find this interesting. I'm gonna show you the. I can't see what's on the screen, so this is gonna suck because I know that the thing is hard. I don't know. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. This is the part that's concerning. You see that? 139 minus. Those are the sales. That is how much I owe Amazon. This pay period, which is actually the first pay period I've owed anything. But I've been doing a lot of ads. And you can see not that many sales. And to put it in perspective, I ran the stats on the guy that I'm modeling my product after, who sells approximately 2,000 a month of my product. And you can see I have 7 sales in the last 2 weeks. First 2 weeks it's been available, but he does almost 3 an hour. I've done 7 in 2 weeks. He does 3 an hour. And the guy right next to him is doing like 1,900, 1,800. Same product. So, and there's gazillions of other ones out there too. Like I said, the market got really saturated. So, I'm, change some things around. Here's something cool. In marketing in general, there's always perceived value. And if you price your product too low, the perceived value goes down. People are like, oh, that must be, why is it so low? And you do it yourself too. So, now obviously you have a brain. If you see it's the exact same product, but it's cheaper, you're going to probably buy that. But lots of times you don't know it's the exact same product. So anyway, perceived value matters a lot. So here's the deal. When I first started selling my product, well, I don't really want to say the prices. Anyway, the bottom line is yesterday, with that sale that I just got, I hadn't had a sale in 2 days, I tripled my price. I got a sale. I haven't got a sale since, so it's not like some magic, but so I still don't know where to price it at. Right now it's in triple my price is in the middle of the ranges. There's some people selling this product for a lot of money. The other thing I was going to say is, I had good photos. I showed you my photo setup, but I probably need to get one more light, a top light. So I'm going to get one more light that's a top light, but I wanted to fix, I just felt like they weren't bright. Remember I said in the last video, I'm going to make them pop. So I went into Photoshop. I have Photoshop, and went in and adjusted the levels, adjusted the contrast. I made them everything just pops, just sweet. So my pictures are a lot better. So I hope that works. I mean, when I say a lot better, I mean some people might not even notice. I just noticed they're just brighter. They look more high quality. For some reason, the brighter and the more white your background and everything, the higher quality it looks. So that's just my personal observation. That's not a marketing that I know of. It's not a marketing rule. And I also made a really cool infographic. So I just thought, all I had was product pictures. I had my product packaging. I had a listing. When I got my product packaging, I had the person do a listing image for me, which was great, and I still use it for my main picture. But all the other photos were just the photos that I took, and they're good. I mean, I've looked at the other guys' photos, and if they got them done professionally, you can't distinguish mine from theirs, especially now. I think mine might even be better. And I lost my train of thought. It happens, I'm getting old. Anyway, I just thought I'd just I thought it would be cool if you saw the Amazon app and with some sales on it. But I thought it was also, everybody shows those, with like $60,000. Well, obviously they're doing well, and I'm not. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do well. It just means, it's a slow start. So, the reason I'm telling you, the reason I even started this channel, the reason I'm doing this, is so that you have a more realistic, because you have a more realistic expectation of what to expect. I always do that. I get the next thought and I just start talking and I drop the last sentence that I was on. It bothers my wife a lot. My brain is zzz. But that's why I did it, because you should plan for that. I'm starting to think too that this is sometimes a game of attrition. Not with the number one guys, they're not going anywhere. But I think a lot of the other competitors, I think they just get out of the game, when you see how much it costs, because it's not cheap to get the whole thing going. I mean, I think in hindsight, I would have bought, instead of 500, I did that because when I was negotiating, I got a smoking deal. Remember, I got like 9 or 12, I don't know. I got a lot of bids, and it was the last one who saved me 25% or more. I can't remember. It was somewhere around 25%. But I had to order 500, and I figured, I just was so confident that it was going to sell that I did. If I was coaching someone else at this point, especially if you didn't have any money, I mean, we're okay. It's not, whatever. I didn't want to spend now. I thought I was going to go faster. So if I were coaching somebody else, I would have said, why don't you just order 100? It'll cost more. So what? I mean, 100 compared to 5 times that, and you get a little bit off. You go back and negotiate later when it is selling, you're going to buy more. Because I would have much rather just had 100 and spent more on advertising. I'm going to spend whatever I got to spend anyway. But I'm just saying, if I was coaching somebody and they didn't have much money, I might even, honestly, I might even buy a sample. Because people say, oh, then you're going to run out and you're going to lose your velocity. That's true, but I've seen, you can shut your listing down like you're going on vacation. So let's say you ordered 15 or 20. So what? You pay a ton. Yeah, wow, you pay a lot more because you're just testing to see if it's even going to work. Do your listing, and I suppose you're going to spend the money on that, doing your photos and all that stuff. But still, you're not going to spend thousands on product that you don't even know if it's going to sell. Get 20 or 30 of them. 20 is probably fine. Look at me, I've sold 7, and I got 100 in there. And I got 400 more sitting here. So I would have said get 15 or 20, pay the extra. So what? You're going to be out almost, I don't know. It depends on your product price, but you see the point. You're going to be out way less more money out of your pocket. Sell them get them listed, do all that, pay that money that you would have to do anyway, even if you bought 500 or 1,000. And then if it's selling and it's selling well, immediately when you run out, put your thing on hold. Go like you're going on vacation. If you go in your Amazon seller account, you can put like, I'm going on vacation. And then they don't hold any of that against you. Go make your order. You can order a lot because you already know it's crushing it. And then that's what I would do. And if on my second product, that's what I'm going to do. Because eventually this is going to work. It has to work. I'm going to figure this out. And you'll be right there, and I'll tell you what it was for me. That doesn't mean that's what it's going to be for you, because it could just be particular or peculiar to my product. The product I picked is definitely, I don't know. It's not something I would buy. I didn't do it for that. I just bought it. I got it because it was selling like mad, and there was like 4 reviews on the #1 seller. Like it was meeting all the criteria that you see. And if you go to Phil has a, if you're in his course, you know, Phil has a product evaluator that's killer. If you're not in his course, you can still go see it. I'll put a link below. I never remember all these things. I'll put a link below, and you can evaluate your product using his free product evaluator. The thing is really good. It'll definitely, if you think you find a good product, go plug it in that, and you'll see, oh, wow, it's not as good as I thought. That's why I ended up picking the one I did, because I really wanted to do 2 or 3 other ones, but they weren't as good. So anyway, just a little update, and Carpe Diem. I'm out. Oh, wait. You know I always do this. I always do this. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Smash the bell. Here we go.